Hello, Carly here, pet industry online marketing coach. So today I want to share with you how you can actually grow your Instagram following because this is a platform that is becoming increasingly popular for pet business owners specifically. There's a lot of pet professionals that are getting on that bandwagon right now. I know it can be tough to grow your following on there, and it is important that you are consistently growing your following on Instagram because that way you're going to get more engagement and you're going to get more conversions for people into customers. So obviously it's important the quality of the followers that you're attracting as well, so do bear that in mind, and that all ties into your actual content strategy and the content that you are creating on Instagram. So I'm going to share with you a few top ways that you can grow your following. So the first one is to optimize your profile. This is super important because you need to be very, very clear and communicate that very, very clearly who you are, what you do, how you help people, and what action you want them to take. So it's so important to actually make this super clear in that description that you have on your bio. Put in the link as well to, you can do something like on Instagram, you can do something like linking out to Linktree. That's a free thing that you can use, but a better option is to actually put a page on your website where you have all of those links just listed out on a page on your website, because then you're directing people to your website itself rather than to someone else's website, right? So make sure that you optimize all of these areas. You can include things like hashtags as well, which is going to help your profile get found better when people are actually searching for the thing that you offer and the thing that you are, right, as an expert. So number one is optimize your profile. The next one is to post great content consistently. It is so important that you are being consistent on Instagram, and that means posting every single day great content, right? So that can be, so obviously Instagram is a very, very visual platform, and when you're posting quality photos, that is what is going to get you that engagement. That is what is going to catch people's attention. So this could be something like, images of you and your clients' dogs. If you have a pet product store, and this could be images of your products themselves. Just make sure that they are great quality. You're curating your feed into this beautiful grid, right? So that's the second one, post great content consistently. Post at the right time. So make sure that you are actually posting that great content when people, your ideal audience, is actually on Instagram scrolling, right? So if you go to insights on your profile and then you click on your audience, you will then, if you scroll to the bottom of that area, you will then see most active times. So that is when people are most active. Your people specifically are most active on Instagram, and be sure to post obviously around those times when the graph is at its highest. Then take the time to engage, right? So make sure that you're actually engaging with people on Instagram. Make sure that you are taking the time to like people's posts, comment on their posts, responding to people's questions. Be on Instagram, any social network across the internet, it's all about being social and building those relationships with people. And the way that you do that is by having conversations with people. So make sure that you take time out to actually engage and interact with your followers and people that aren't following you as well, so that they get to know you and then want to follow you. Leverage relevant hashtags. So make sure that you are putting in relevant hashtags into your posts so that they can be found in that tags feed. People can follow hashtags as well on Instagram. It's really, really important that you try and put these in, the most relevant hashtags for that particular post that you're putting out there, just so that you have a better chance of reaching a wider audience. You can include up to 30 hashtags. I'm not saying that you should include 30 hashtags for the sake of it. Make sure that they are super relevant to the content that you're sharing in that individual post. So yeah, hashtags super important to help you expand your reach even further. Create story highlights. So with stories, you can add them to highlights so that it lasts longer than the 24-hour period, right? Because if you just create a story, they're gone after 24 hours. But by creating a story highlight and adding this to your profile, that then sticks around for longer, but it gives you a way to instantly help people that are visiting your profile understand exactly what it is that you do and how you can help them. So it just kind of gives them an overview, an instant overview of what you're all about. So make sure that you're kind of curating those story highlights into things like, if you have programs like dog training programs or something, have a programs story highlight. You could have a testimonials story highlight. You could have a kind of from the blog story highlight where you're sharing stories around your top articles and enticing people to go and check out those articles. So there's lots of things that you can do there to create these story highlights. Use location tags. So if you are very location relevant, your business operates in a particular area, then be sure to make use of location tags. So you can do this using the location sticker on things like stories, but you can also just tag your location in your feed posts as well. So it's a good idea to use this because people are searching Instagram, locations on Instagram. So your posts are then going to pop up in their feed when you actually share those posts and have that location tag. So do make good use of that if you do operate in a very specific area. The next one is promote your Instagram elsewhere. So make sure that you are making good use of all of the available space that you have on the internet. So, add it to things like your website sidebar, your website's footer, email signature, and on your other social bios as well. This is going to help people understand that, you're actually on Instagram and they should go and follow you there for more great content. And don't be afraid to ask people, actually put up a post or send an email to your list, asking people to follow you and saying, I'm on Instagram and come over there for some more great content, essentially. So do that occasionally with your audience. If you have a big following elsewhere, then make sure that you're making good use of that and putting up a post occasionally and saying, come and follow me over here. Play around with different content types. So Instagram has a plethora of content types that you can actually leverage. So there's things like, stories, IGTV, reels, live videos, and obviously your grid itself. Make sure that you're playing around with those different content types because it really is going to help you reach a much, much wider audience. But also in particular with reels right now, because they're so new, Instagram is putting a lot of effort and time into building that area and helping people get more exposure with reels. So if you only have kind of one other content type that you can focus on right now, I'd go for reels because you are going to get, some businesses right now are getting a lot of reach with reels and a lot of engagement and interaction on their posts. So do consider that if you only have one kind of other area of Instagram that you can focus on. And then lastly, track your analytics. So be sure to understand what is and what isn't working with your strategy. So make sure that you click on insights on your profile and check out all of the data there. You can also check out what's going on individual posts as well. So if you click on your individual posts, then go to view insights, you'll have a better idea of kind of how people are actually finding your content. So from hashtags, from home, from your profile itself. So do take the time to check this out and understand what is and what isn't working so that you can tweak that, make those changes and perfect your strategy. So they are my top tips for how to grow your following on Instagram. So I hope you found those useful. If you are struggling with Instagram specifically and just generally online marketing actually as well, I do invite you to check out the Pet Biz Thrive Online Club because this is my monthly membership for pet business owners to help them beat online marketing overwhelm so that they can grow their businesses online with less confusion and less stress. We really do unpack a lot in there and help and support you in lots of different areas, so that you can really get a handle on this and start making marketing work better for you, so you get better results. So there's an entire success path in there that'll take you from A to B, covering lots of different kind of marketing strategies and tactics in there, with lots of video tutorials. It's really easy to follow. We also have a lovely private Facebook community as well, where you can get support every day, and group coaching calls with me as well every couple of weeks, 2 weeks in the month rather. So yeah, they're great. They're super powerful, and members get lots and lots of value out of those. So if you are struggling with online marketing in general, do come and check that out. We would love to have you in there. I've popped the link in the description of this video so you can go and check that out. And let me know in the comments if you found this video useful.